What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Shifty-Eyed Kekleon, aka Seg, bringing you our third and final battle in the UU tier. If you did not see our last two battles, please go see them. There will be spoilers in this episode, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and jump right into this, guys. I'm very excited. I'm loving UU. So this guy has brought a very diverse team, which is unusual. I don't know if I should do this in a video, but I will. This is going to be our third and final battle. He could still win. I don't know what these Pokemon do, so I'm going to go ahead and give him a try. He might have some tricks up his sleeve. Seeing this team, though, I am going to go open up with my Rebel, as I normally do, just to get the Protect off and go ahead and get his Mega off freely. So I'm going to open right up with Rebel, and I am going to go for the Protect. Espeon is such a problem. Most EV evolutions are a problem anyways. Or for the EV lovers, the evolutions are a problem. Espeon is probably one of the best designed and probably one of my favorites of the Espeon family. Oh, I'm sorry, the EV family. So I am going to hit the start timer, guys. Just to quit wasting time. I hate when people just sit here and talk. There's only 6 Pokemon on each side. Only a certain amount of weaknesses. So I'm definitely glad I went with Dark Pulse on the Rose Raid instead of Shadow Ball because of the Girafarig in this battle. Because he is part normal, if nobody knew. He's part normal psychic. And he's a physical hitter most of the time. So I'm going to get the Protect off here. He is going to get his Reflects up. Why Reflect, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Hurricane here. It's going to do a massive amount of damage. He is going to go ahead and get his Light Screen up. I'm going to go for another Hurricane. No reason not to at this point. With the Light Screen, I don't know if this will take him out, but hopefully I'll get the Confusion. Yes, hoping on the Hex Gods. Yes, I am. Look at how majestic that thing is. Look at him just gliding, man. What a beast. Rebel come through. Okay, so he is going to switch out, which is fine. Going right out into Girafarig. I'm sure this thing has Wild Charge. Like I said, this is normally a physical hitter. I'm going to go right out into Dunlop. He's probably going to predict that and go for some kind of grass move. But there's no reason to chance it. So he is going to go for the Agility. Is this a Baton Pass Girafarig? Either way, I'm going to try to get some hazards on his side, especially with those the Reflect and the Light Screen up. It's not going to be very hard to get any damage on any of his team. He is going to go right on the Jump Lift. Great play on his part. Let's go right out into, this is Grass Flying. Let's go right out into, do I predict a Sleep Powder and go into Grass? Yeah, let's go right on to Romeo. This is probably our safest play. Probably not. I'm sure this thing got Acrobatics. Sleep Powder. You're going to try to Sleep Powder me. You're going to be that guy today, huh? I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb. This thing does outspeed me, so if it does put anything to sleep, I'd rather it be this. He is going to switch right out into Girafarig. I am Choice Specs. This should do a decent amount. Wow, you're bulky, Girafarig. I will outspeed this thing unless it's Choice Scarfed. So there it goes. Down goes the Girafarig, which is amazing. Reflect wore off, so that is for the physical hitters, and the Light Screen should wear off the next turn, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see what he's going to bring in against this. Mamoswine is a problem. I do not want to take an Ice Shard on this thing. I am going to switch right out. No thought about it. I'm going to switch right on to Ariel. This thing cannot do anything to Ariel. There's no reason not to go out into Ariel. So the Ice Shard was obvious, and I did switch into that play. I am just going to go for the Scald here. It will hit everything on his team, including the Jump Lift, which I don't know what that thing will do, so any damage on it will be great. So out comes the Jump Lift. Do not snag the burn. And this thing's going to try to put me to sleep again, I'm sure. So I think I'm going to go right out into Romeo once again. At this point, Romeo isn't that important against this team. The Ice type's going to take him out. The Psychic type's going to take him out. Jump Lift probably has that flying move, which could take him out. And I'm sure Empress has Fire Punch or some fire move. So Sleep Powder does come through, but it's going to fail against Romeo, which is amazing. I'm going to just go for the, is he going to stay in? I'm going to go for the safest play, guys. I'm going to go right out into Sludge Bomb. I knew he had Acrobatics. Okay, so he definitely has acrobatics. I knew that. How fast are you? 350. So I am just gonna have to go right out into my Rebel. He is the fastest mon on my team, besides the Cookie Rotom Heat. And at this point, Hurricane is not going to do as much as Heat Wave will, so I'm just going to go straight for a Heat Wave. He is going to switch out into Mamoswine. This is not going to take him out. I'm sure this thing's got the thick fat. It does. So the Ice Shard is obvious once more. I'm going to go on the Cookie, thinking he'll predict and go for an Earthquake. He doesn't. He goes for the safe play. You know, not a big deal. I'm not really concerned about it too much. I am going to... I'm going to save that trick, actually. I want to keep that Scarf for now, until the Espeon leaves. I'm just going to go for the Overheat here. There's no reason not to. Out comes Dunsparce. The Overheat should do a decent amount. I miss. Unfortunate on my part, but it is what it is. Name of the game. I'm going to go for one more Overheat. I don't know what this thing will do. I can see him doing a Stone Edge or something like that, but that's about it. He went for the Glare, and it doesn't affect me. So I'm going to go for one more Overheat. At the level he is, I think a -1 Overheat should take him out still, and it does. So that's amazing. You know, this is not a very competitive battle. I might bring you one more. Kudos for this guy bringing Mons that normally aren't in UU. But I definitely want to bring you something a little more competitive. I do think this is going to be our third win, though. I'm going to go right for another Overheat. He's 24%. Yes, it will take him out. At this point, Cookie's done his job. He's defeated 3 Mons on that opponent's side of the field, and I am going to have to switch him out now. Ampharos is going to come out, and I'm going to just go right out into Dunlop. Dunlop's done his job. He's got the Rocks up. There's not much else this thing really does. You know, maybe get an Earthquake all on some Mons like Ampharos. This is going to be a Mega Ampharos, and he is going to go for the Dragon Pulse, which does a massive amount. Like I said, not a big deal. I'm going to go for the Earthquake just in case he decides to go for an Agility or something, assuming I can't do anything to him because he is part Dragon. He is not. He's not going to take any chances, as he should not, as low as his team has gotten. Now it is a 4-3 battle. It could get turned around at any minute. I am, at this point, going to go right out into... I'm going to go right out into Ariel, and I'm going to use the Mirror Code, guys, the Code of Mirrors. I do not see this thing doing anything to me besides hitting me with a Thunderbolt. Discharge. It's going to take me down quite a bit. I am going to go for the Mirror Code and wipe the floor with this guy. Take his little hair and use it as a freaking mop. He is out of here. Whoo! Boy, that Mirror Code, man, it got me hyped. That thing has saved me so many times, guys. So here comes Jumpluff. I do see this thing possibly doing acrobatics to me. At this point, Ariel did his job, coming up against a Thunder type and taking him out. Whew, yeah, that's some exciting stuff, man. So here comes a Seed Bomb. So he does have a Grass type move as well. At this point, I do believe I'm just going to go right out into Rebel. Am I? Am I now? Yes, I am. I'm going to go right out into Rebel now. And let's see what we can do. I am going to go for a Hurricane this time, seeing as how much Heat Wave did last time. So we'll see what he's going to do. God, that Mirror Code's got me so hyped, guys. Y'all have no idea. I'm over here dancing in my seat. Wish I had my webcam up and running. Soon, soon, soon. Okay, so I do predict the Ice Shard. At this point, there's no reason to play it safe. I'm just going to go for another Heat Wave. If he has been an Ice Shard, I should be able to live one. I mean, this is a Mega against the Mamoswine, though. So, hey, Ice Shard might take him out. I don't know. But looking at the damage it did on the last few Mons, I don't see it happening. Man, I'm so hyped, guys. So Heat Wave is going to come through and take this guy out. If y'all as hyped as I am, please leave a like down below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. This is your boy, Shifty-Eyed Kecleon, a.k.a. Sec, and I'm out.